I'm finishing a book, which would be my second book, third book I've been involved with. So there was The Dirt, the Motley Crue book, Heroin Diaries, and then this third book, second 6 a.m. record, and obviously the show, the Sixx Sense show, which I'm very excited about. The reason I want to be involved in radio is because I've been in love with radio since I've been a kid. And the new book that I'm working on, I actually wrote a section about radio when I first discovered radio. And this kid me and my mother were staying at some people's house, and there's this other kid that was there, had this, must have been a very old, like maybe the 30s, 40s style tube radios, and it was all torn apart. It was a big knob on it, and I heard this sound, and it was coming through it, and I heard voices and static, and I was mesmerized by it, and the glowing of the tubes, and then when he finally focused in on a station, and I heard the host or the DJ speaking, I was just mesmerized for hours listening to this, and I've always been intrigued by radio, and there's such great radio personalities out there and how they can pull really exciting stuff that's going on in society and broadcast it out to people and feed people's heads as well as music. And there's things I don't like about radio that I would like to be involved in changing, to the fact that I feel that a lot of times the host or the DJ doesn't really give you any information on the music that you're listening to. And I'm hungry for information when I hear a band. I hear something that blows me away. I want to know where to buy it. I want to know about the band. I want to hear interviews with the band. So that's something else I'm really excited about. I think that we're going to be able to really inject into this world.
How does it feel to have a real job?
I had a real job once. This isn't my first real job. I was a dishwasher at a Greek restaurant. But I got fired, and I'm hoping I don't get fired from this one. I'm really excited. I'm completely blown away. Even though it's a real job and I do work for a real company, it's all about creativity here. And everyone's so excited about the possibilities of pushing the envelope for us for a show. And it's just been very exciting. I did ask someone the other day, I said, when is the shoe going to drop? And they asked me what I meant. I said, I don't know. I just feel like it's just too perfect around here. Being in the music industry, we see a lot of devious souls, so to speak, of record companies and agents and et cetera, et cetera. So I've seen the underbelly of the music industry, and even though I'm very passionate about music, the industry itself is, it's like swimming with sharks, and I haven't experienced that here, so it's pretty cool. But with Sixx Sense, you're going to get, obviously you're going to get me, and you're going to get Carrie Kasem, and Carrie's experience in radio I'm very excited about, and our chemistry is really fantastic.
I am so excited I got this job with Nicky. I think he's great. I was a total crew head back in the 80s. I was a metal freak. And when I got the chance to audition for the show, I was so excited, and even more excited to have gotten it.
Our chemistry is really fantastic. One of my favorite things about radio is that when I hear two people that are able to have opposing views and get along.
I'm very opinionated, so you're going to get a lot of my opinions, whether you like them or not. Whether Nicky likes them or not. We have fun. So we go back and forth. Nicky is great. He's got his opinions, and we like a lot of the same things, and when we don't, that's where the fun comes in, I think.
The other day we were doing something, and you were talking about PETA.
Yeah.
And I was snickering. That didn't make you happy.
Well, you have dead things hanging all over your office.
I do, and I eat like steak for snacks, and you're vegan, and it's like Marie and Donny Osmond from Hell.
That's awful. That's horrible.
Tonight will be her first show. Tell them about it, Nick.
Where is she? I can't find her. Oh, there she's over there. Jen Marino. We started out 4 years ago. Yeah. She's coming up.
You're the queen.
You have a mic? There you go. Thanks. This is Jen Marino, new co-host for Sixx Sense. Is it working?
I don't know, is it on?
Yeah, I can
Is
hear
this
you.
on?
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Jen.
Well,
hey! Tell us a little bit about yourself, Jen.
So I started in radio the day I started college. I was in Oklahoma City, and I walked into a classic rock station, KRXO, and I said, I gotta work here. I have to be a part of this family. I gotta be here. And they said, we don't have anything. And I said, no, you do. I see that closet behind you. It's very messy. I should clean it. So I folded t-shirts and I did the whole thing, and then I started, doing some weekend things. I answered the phone, and it eventually progressed into working at some top 40 stations. Then I moved to Tulsa. I did country. It was beautiful. Yeah, right?
So what do you think you're bringing to the table? You're new, you're the new sidekick. What do you bring to the table? Why should these people maybe, if the affiliates or the radio stations out there that maybe haven't heard Sixx Sense or they have an idea of what it was, and here you're new. So what do you bring to the table, Jen?
I'm gonna bring a party to the table. It's gonna be alive and fresh and honest and brutal and gritty and hilarious. I have never laughed as hard as I laughed yesterday. We're doing a show, but in between, all we're doing is laughing. This team is hysterical. I mean, they really should go on the road. You should think about taking us on the road. Mainly the producer. But I'm gonna bring something out of him that I don't think he even knows about yet, and I don't think I do either. It was a missing puzzle piece. It's so hard to explain. It feels like home.
Nikki Sixx, it's the Sixx Sense. Welcoming our new co-host on the show, Jen. Hello.
Hi.
What do you think? You're out here in Los Angeles. You came from Baltimore.
Yeah, I thought we were having a really cold winter, and then I get here and it's windy and 60, and this is what you guys consider like a winter.
Would you see the jacket I wore when I came in? I was like freezing this morning.
I have a giant jacket too and a scarf. I mean, you're not messing around. It's cold.
Okay, so I thought you would say it's not really that cold
No, it's
here
cold.
compared to
You're
Baltimore.
justified.
So you're going to be looking for places here, getting settled in.
Yeah, I have like 2 days to find a house. It's working out well. I haven't found anything. I'm going to live in my car, but only when it gets here, which is going to be another 2 weeks.
Well, we always have the studio here. It's nice here.
Yeah, I'll sleep on the couch.
Perfect. I talked to a lot of girls, and in the 80s. No, but we interviewed a lot of people, and Carrie's been with us for 4 years, and she's moving on, and we finally got it down to the final few, and you just like jumped out, and I'm so happy that you're going to be my co-host from here forevermore.
Forevermore.
And just so people get to know who you are a little bit, let them know where you're from.
Born and raised in Oklahoma, like Oklahoma City, and so I always grew up with like the tornadoes and the thunderstorms and the crazy, amazing skies. And then I moved to Baltimore, and I was like 20 when I moved to Baltimore. I lived in
Was that like a big jump city-wise?
Yeah, I went, so like radio world, I went from like what was, I'll say at the time it was Tulsa, so market 64 to market 20.
Okay, big jump.
And then I went from 20 to this.
Now you have a son. Tell me a little bit about that.
I have a maniac. He's 6.5. Don't forget the half. He'll get super bent out of shape about it. But he's a maniac. He's an absolute maniac. Your kids are a little older than mine. So do you feel like it gets any better?
There are moments of clarity, and then there are the teenage years, which I then looked at a steak knife and thought, I'll just put myself out of my misery right now. You have that to look forward to. But I need to sort of inform you of some stuff that's coming up. Motley Crue's going on tour, and you're going to be out on a bus with me.
Yeah.
Any concerns, questions, thoughts?
Well, you brought up earlier that you have holes in your underwear.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a concern. What do you do about like free time when you're on the road and you're all sick of each other? Do you guys like hide out? Like, am I gonna have to go hide because someone's gonna punch me in the face, or are we all like best friends?
My bus is a pretty chill bus. It's really just me, my old lady, sometimes some of my kids, and then the Sixx Sensors here, and it's just different combinations of people out. It's either, Justin, you're always out on the road. Lori comes out. You'll be out a lot, probably not all the time, but some of the time, and you'll be assigned a bunk.
Assigned is the keyword.
And you will.
What's the worst bunk? Because I'm obviously gonna get the worst one. What am I in for? Is the bottom the worst?
I think the bottom is the best.
Okay.
The top bunk is usually the other one that Justin doesn't have is what you call a junk bunk. So we all, like, if you have an extra bag, or like maybe I have a guitar, you throw that up there if the whole bus isn't full. So what you need to know is you can't leave your stuff around. Now, we have people come out on the road and they just put their bags on the couches, and then they sit on the couch and all their other bags are on the couch, and there's only room for about 6 of us up front?
That's about it, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a rule, bus rule. You got to keep your bags in the junk bunk. Have you been on a bus before? I'm scared to ask this question.
I've been on a few buses, but not while they were moving. So this is new for me. They were just sitting still.
That's bad.
That's not good.
Whose bus have you been on? Oh God, why am I asking this?
Oh no, don't ask me that. We don't need to do that, do we? Do I need to tell you?
We always do that.
Shinedown's bus.
Okay, they're my friends.
Do you like Trapped? I was on their bus.
Yeah.
And then I drank so much that they ended up calling me an ambulance. So I wasn't on their bus for long.
No, I don't like those guys now. See, I'm automatically protective of you.
Yeah, I went to the hospital. I woke up and I was like, wait a minute, where is Brent? I was just with Brent and now I'm not here anymore. How'd I get here? And then I ripped out an IV and I left.
Well, you gonna cry?
No, are you?
We asked everyone to leave the studio. It's just me and Jen.
You're not even doing anything yet.
I'm
gonna cry.
This show's meant so much to me. And to be able to work with you has been just magical. I'm trying to hold it back.
It's funny.
It's not just a job for me.
No, it's not. And to watch your passion kind of come out in not only in interviews, but like just listening to music and just watching you on this journey as well has been really, really special for me. And I was going to write you this big long letter and tell you how much you meant to me and all that stuff. But I wanted everybody out of the room because I wanted to tell you, and I wanted the listeners to hear, because I feel like you and I have been so real on this show that I wanted you to know, face to face, recorded,
God,
that you...
Right, we do like to just lay it out there.
Yeah, you made a decision to bring me on this show, and it changed my life. You changed the direction of my life. You changed the mood. You changed me. And I will never, as long as I live, be able to repay you for the things that I've gotten to do since I have worked here. And you are such an incredible friend to me.
Thank you.
And I can't thank you enough for all the advice you've given me about parenting. I know that it's kind of few and far between, and we joke about stuff like,
Sure.
"Oh, my kid's butt."
Yeah.
But you really,
But we do. We talk as friends, and that's what I love, working with people that I adore.
yeah,
Because it's not just a job to me. And thank you. I heard everything you said. And the day that I met you and a couple other possible co-hosts, when Carrie, started the show with me, and I do want to, give high five and hats off to Carrie
Absolutely.
too for coming in here and, being my partner. And she wanted to do other stuff. And I knew the day that I met you. I knew. There was the other one, which I give you a hard time about, the other co-host.
yeah.
possibility.
Every time Nikki's mad at me, he's like, "Don't make me call her." I'm like, "No."
Come on. But I knew, and I'm really proud of you as a person, and I support you in anything you do in the future. And we'll stay friends.
Yeah.
And we'll stay busy, and we're going to keep doing the right thing. We have to do,
Mm-hmm.
it's not easy,
No, it's not.
going through and giving a
Mm-hmm.
I know so many people don't give It makes me so happy that you guys can beep the hell out of that, because I'm Nikki Sixx, and we're out of here. Bye, guys.
Bye.